Okay, great rising, beautiful beings. This is about the dark side of the masculine Pisces. The dark side of the masculine Pisces. We're only going to point out a few things, and we're going to use a few cards in the process. We are going to use a few cards in the process. My father is a Pisces. I'm not bashing him. I like the fact that he used his spark of light to create me. You know what I mean? If you ever saw my father, I do look like him. I look like my mother too, but as I got older, I look more like my father. And see, I never understood what my mom was saying when she was like, your father was up to no good. Like, he was attracted to my mom because in the hood, she was pretty much successful. Okay? That means she was able to pay the lights, the gas, the water. She had everything going for her. Certain Pisces in the hood like to weasel their way into established homes. That's all they like is established homes. So if they ever need to be depressed or under the weather, they could just, you know, use the woman. Like, I've never encountered a Pisces that can manage his own and take care of a family. I'm sure they're out there. This is not all Pisces. This is not all men. This is a trait that we're picking up here. Look, actual money. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. So my father was, when I was born, my father said that he wanted to keep me so he could get food stamps for me. And Medicare and all that. He said, he told my mom, he'll keep me, he'll watch me and put her on child support. And my mom flat out said, he's a bitch. And one time, you know, it was a food stamp issue. And he told them white folks, what he told them white folks? He told them white folks, how can a person have all this, and be on food stamps and I can't get no food stamps? Some weird shit. Back in the day, they didn't let men get on food stamps. Now when a man get out of prison and all this and out of jail and stuff, they give him food stamps. You know, no repercussions. Just get the food stamps till you get a job, right? It's different now. Because they don't want the man robbing. But long story short, she found out that he said some shit like that. And, you know, there was like certain repercussions behind this situation. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, why is these broke ass, bomb ass Pisces attracted to me? So here I'm dealing with Pisces from every angle. None of them got their own house, their own vehicle. They living with their parents. They living with some woman that they done tricked out of her spot. Something is going on with these Pisces. This is the dark side, okay? This is a trait that people don't pay attention to much. So we got this other one that treat me like I'm his mommy. And I don't give men money. We can barter, but I don't give men money, right? Now, if it was a man that I truly desired and truly wanted, ain't no telling. But if I truly don't desire you and truly don't want you, or you have not helped me in a substantial way, I'm not about to give you no money, period. Well, there was one that used to like to look at me and say, but would never speak to me, right? And when they finally decided to approach me, I didn't want them no more. It was done. It was over. You know what I mean? Now this other one, good handyman, but he the same issue. Men that are either saving everything they got, ain't got nothing to splurge, ain't about to splurge, ain't even about to entice you with no food, no plate, no nothing. They hold on to everything they got. They can have $30,000. They hold on to everything they got, and they pull their hand out. They only deal with women that want to spoil them. I'm telling you. And I've been seeing this for a while, and I didn't realize, damn, I see why, you know, Pisces and Scorpios are meant to be together. But they both watery, emotional motherfuckers, so it's not going to work. Because the Pisces can't sustain himself. And if he does sustain himself, he don't want a family. I can only imagine if there's one out there that's successful, meaning making $70,000 to $100,000 a year, and he got a family. I only can imagine. I'm sure he's still stingy. And I'm not saying blow your money. You're supposed to save your money. What I mean by stingy is that woman, damn near, I'm sure she's paying 50% of them bills. He ain't giving her no break. He ain't giving her no break at all. Pisces is a funny type of person. For real. Just like my father. He was living with a woman. Then he finally was able to get his own place through a woman, his mother, you know. And then when it came down to, you know, woman, and he always say, I want a woman that got everything she needs. She don't need nothing from me. And then you got certain men out here that say, I only want a woman that needs something from me. He want to be in control. He want to feel wanted. Money still at the bottom of the day. Actual money. Man, you can't make this shit up. So there's a dark side to them. Like one day, one of these Pisces was like, let me have $50. I said, who are you asking for money for? I want to go hang out with my boys. Do I look like your mother? Do I look like your girlfriend? And I'm a isolated loner. And you come to my house and ask me for some money to go hang out with other people? Yeah, I got a feeling that some of these Pisces know about love spells, and they really trying to see if it works. Like they literally come back and be like, can I have some money now? Excuse me, all them hoes you know, collect all the money you can and bring it back to me, because you don't know what type of Scorpio you dealing with. You get what I'm saying? What else about these dark side of the Pisces? I mean, this is a side of the Pisces a lot of people don't know exists. Or do they? I want to hear your concerns. I want to hear your thoughts. Because I've never seen nothing like it. Every Pisces that has ever been attracted to me, damn near homeless. Karma. And they bring a lot of baggage. They bring a lot of karmatic baggage, y'all. What else, Spirit? And then when something go wrong, block. Yeah, you gotta block them. You gotta block them. Because if you don't block them, look, South Node, poverty, emotional pain. And then the first thing they want to do is flock to an earth angel. They need somebody to rescue their ass like they cursed or something. For real. The Pisces, man, let me tell you something. I've built up many Pisces energy, but I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to motherfucking do it. Don't get me wrong. One deserve every bit of me building them up because they saved my life. Okay? Their inspiration saved my life. But shit, I had to cut that off too. Listen. They find the shiniest, prettiest thing on the motherfucking shelf and want to pick it up, knowing damn well they can't fucking afford it. Something that's deeply rooted and wrong with them. And see, they know they like to be detached. So you gonna be attracted to a Scorpio that like to be clingy and obsessive and compulsive, and you like to be alone, and you like to just stare at them like they the Garden of Eden. You know how they said Satan or the serpent was observing Adam and Eve in the garden? That's how Pisces is. Pisces like to sit back and look at you and observe you. They want to speak, but they don't want to speak because they know who you are. They know what you are. And they're like, don't even start. They'll let you have a one-way conversation with yourself. And don't be strong. Don't be a strong woman. Shit. And look, they got messages that they want to send you their whole life. They don't even send them. They'll sit up there and write a message and delete it and start over. Write a message, delete it, and start over. You'll cuss them out on Monday and they'll respond Tuesday. Then they'll turn around and reread it Wednesday and respond Friday. Listen. And they don't like to be bothered either. How you gonna be attracted to the clingiest motherfucker on the planet, but you don't want to be bothered? How you gonna create a Scorpio, but you don't want to be bothered? Ty, when you meet a man, this any man, but I know this to be a Pisces trait. When you meet a man that's frugal, really ain't trying to splurge, really ain't trying to set no tone or set nothing out, they stare at you funny and they offstandish. They offstandish, they real quiet. And then they really trying to size you up for some money. They really trying to milk you. You the cow. They trying to milk the cow. See what I'm talking about? Your ascension is inevitable. Your ascension is inevitable. See, they say that you're supposed to have a rich guy. Your ancestors say, no, baby. Leave that damn Pisces energy alone. Your ancestors say you're supposed to have a rich guy. Listen to me. Unbothered. You're supposed to have a rich guy. Might have to do divination to get this motherfucking ass. But you gonna get it. Just keep doing your work and labor. You gonna get them, baby. I ain't playing. These people are weird. I've never seen this. It be the Pisces trying to scope out the bitches in the neighborhood. I'm not lying to you. They just good for sex and making babies. And then, believe it or not, the dark side of it, I don't think you know that many Pisces with a lot of babies. God ain't gonna let them make a lot of babies because they don't even want to take care of themselves. A Pisces with a poverty mindset, and then they have skills. They could have a business by now where they could support their family, and they still won't do it. They freeloading. They got a freeloading ass motherfucking spirit. I don't care if the motherfucker making $50,000 a month on YouTube. He still got a freeloading ass spirit. Now, when y'all show me a Pisces, I'm gonna look up famous. Let's look up famous Pisces. Famous celebrity Pisces. Rihanna, Justin Bieber, Millie Bobby Brown, Daniel Craig, and athletes Simone Biles and Stephen Curry. Bad Bunny, Olivia Bordridge, Camila Cabello, Drew Barrymore, Emily Blunt, Elliot Page. And they got Stephen Curry at the bottom. Damn, he was born around when I was born. Yeah. And look, they all born like late 70s, and they ain't even got nobody famous after that. This Pisces is a different type of energy, man. And you see, they ain't listen no black men, but that one Stephen Curry, and he damn near ain't. But look, if that's who I think it is, the light-skinned guy. Somebody say they do not want no conflict with you. They want a love offer, but they don't know how to do it without manipulating you. And that motherfucking karmic masculine energy, listen. When you have a baby with a poverty mindset Pisces, you're doing everything by yourself. Some way they know how to weasel themselves out of child support. Some way they know how to weasel themselves out of everything. It's definitely a karmic. We had karmic at the very beginning. It's a karmic situation. You're doing everything by yourself. You're going to be the mother and the father by yourself. And then, talking about false. Shitting me. Name a Pisces man you know in poverty they going to do right. Abuse. They've been abused. Probably by their mama. Probably by some females in their family when they were young. I don't know. But they still reaching out for that motherly, take care of me type of situation. They not looking for nothing else. And then rich guy came out for a whole nother reason. It didn't even come out for the reason for them. Shit. Rich mentality where? Pisces got a poverty ass mentality. I don't care if they did get lucky. Priest. Yeah. Something happened. Intuitive care. Intuition. Soulmates. Yeah. A Pisces might be a Scorpio soulmate. True enough. But Scorpio gonna be pulling all the weight by her motherfucking self. Believe me, I've been seeing this for generations on generations on generations. No third party situations. Somebody else trying to interfere with this reading. I know it is. It's another offer out there. The rich guy is saying, you don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about that. Just let that shit go. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's a rich guy trying to interfere in this reading and say, you ain't got to worry about all the third party drama. You ain't got to worry about all the bullshit. You ain't got to worry about the emotional ties. You ain't got to worry about cussing the motherfucker out or threatening them. Because they going to weasel their way back in there. Pisces should have been a weasel. Pisces, masculine, poverty, masculine, Pisces should have been a weasel. An emotional weasel. Yeah. Somebody saying that you they sweetheart. Don't be trying to manifest them flying monkeys. It's nothing but jealousy and envy. So learn to protect yourself and your enamor. That shit gonna be destroyed. That evil eye, that evil intent, you'll never become a rising star with that basic ass fucking energy. Listen, this is not for all masculine Pisces. This is not for all Pisces. This is a trait that I've picked up over the years. Now, if you know if I threw my damn dad in that goddamn bucket too, something's not right. Yeah. All they trying to do is whitewash your fucking life. That's it. They trying to muddle that shit. They trying to take what they can and leave the rest behind. What else, Spirit, about this dark side of the man, I know I just heard a card. I guess not. Spirit. What else about this Pisces energy? This dark side of this Pisces energy. Oh, that a card though. The first one that came out. That is so fucking crazy. Are you serious, y'all? I told you, Pisces are in love with Scorpios, but they don't want to pull their weight, man. Nah, nigga, you got to pay for everything. And then when the female get where she's supposed to get, then she'll start pulling her weight. But they really want a female to pull their weight out the gate. And then, not only do they want you to pull your weight out the gate, they want you to give them money so they could go blow it with their boys. Who do that? What the fuck? You ain't gave me enough time for me to... Child, let me tell you something. Fuck Pisces. Fuck Pisces energy. You'll build that motherfucker up and that motherfucker is cheap. Cheap. Beyond cheap. Cheaper than a fucking Cancer. Woo, child. I mean, cheap on a whole nother level. But they'll build themselves up. I mean, they'll save thousands of dollars. And the world. You the world to this person. But the stars do not have you aligned with this person. I'm telling you, man. Listen. If you meet a Pisces in poverty that ain't had a job for 3 years, run. If they ain't had a job for a year, run. I'm telling you. If they ain't got their own place, run. And if they do got their own place, you got to be in a bad shape. You got to be dealing with a nigga that had everything but still treated you like shit to put up with a Pisces. Because a Pisces is going to mac every woman that he could stare at. He speaks from his pussy. He speaks from his sacral chakra. I say he speaks from his pussy. That's right. He speaks from down there, his groans. I ain't telling you no lie. The motherfucker will do enough to get you in there, bait you in, but they ain't got nothing to offer. They too emotional. I need a fire sign on my team. I need a fire sign on my team or a Taurus. And you know, Scorpio's the opposite of Taurus. But I need a fire sign on a Taurus. But not a Sagittarius. Every Sagittarius ain't brought me nothing but smoke. I mean, nothing but smoke. That motherfucking building be burning down before we even make it to the building. Sagittarius just too hot head for me. Libras, my brother Libra, he corny. And every Libra I know corny. They all got this me first mentality, this entitled mentality, and they don't like to listen. They don't like to listen and understand. Like white folks have to tell them the same thing, or they have to hear about it in a book. There is about to be some type of judgment about this situation. Yeah. Yeah. There's new collaborations out there for you. These people trying to compete for your light ain't even worth it. They just trying to. These Pisces are just trying to stall you out to see what they could get out of you. That's it. They ain't never said, let me go get a job and take care of my family. I love this woman. I like this woman. Let me show her that I could benefit her. Man, let me tell you something. All experiences have been, I'm a persuade this person to support my cause, but I'm never going to do nothing for them. Spirit guides got you on a whole nother thing. That is not your lover, okay? Something about this fire sign want to rear his ugly head. And but it ain't spiritual either. This fire sign that'll come in and help you out ain't spiritual either. It ain't divine. He just wants sex. He ain't gonna do right. Yep, walk away. That fire sign ain't gonna do right. Don't even fall for that proposal. If you a Scorpio, don't. Shit, no. Yep, Work on you. Work on you. But don't let that Pisces trick you. If you find one that work and stable and still want to support you, take you out, treat you out, do nice things for you, you one lucky bitch, okay? He ain't asking you to pay his bills or help him or help him or help him or help him. Listen, I'm not doing none of that. I'm single with no children for a reason. Paying all my bills. That's all I can do. And save what I can. I ain't about to be... Spirit just said a bomb. Fucking tramp. Woo, child. They are really tramps out here. Human tramps. Just walk on. Walk on with your money. And drop your crumbs where you want to drop them. Fuck the rest. Because you'll be all caught up in some bullshit. You'll be caught up in some bullshit with a Pisces. That motherfucker got too many motherfucker options. Too many options. And to stay liberated and free, you're going to have to stay away from that motherfucker. And that's on justice, my friend. That's on justice. Just keep on looking. You might need a fire sign, water sign. If you out there, you just... A Pisces need an earth sign. I don't know who came up with the rule that Scorpios and Pisces were best for each other. Yeah, because one's clingy and one gonna stare at you like a lab rat. Look, walk away came out again. And get on this stick. Get on this fire stick. And they so emotional. They so emotional. That could even be Pisces. It ain't even worth it. But something about when I mention a Scorpio need a fire sign, it might be true. She needs something that's gonna get her out of the deep depth of just emotions. You know, steam a little bit, bubble and flow a little bit. Not that. Two emotional motherfuckers can't get along. Anything else, Spirit? The wheel. I mean the world. Yeah, you got so many opportunities. When you see these traits, I'm telling you, when you see these traits, where they looking for you to give them some money, or they come to your place or your house and they trying to figure out what type of work they could do for you. If you need to work, get to work, but feed them from a long-handled spoon. Do not engage. Do not engage. I got one right now to this day say, you made me wait 3-4 years before you even let me know where you live. You wouldn't give me none. You wouldn't give me none. No. Listen. And when you reflect on it, I look at it, that's the same energy as my father. My father was not a provider. He didn't want to provide shit. He was just a sperm donor. Got skills, can make money. Back in the day, that man could make $400, $500, $600 a week with his trade. I mean, in the 80s, that's like saying you're bringing home $2,000 a week, $600 a week, tax-free. Man, that man didn't have nothing to offer my mom. He looked at my mom like, you got it. You got it. These bomb-ass, tramp-ass Pisces look and scope out women who can take care of themselves. They don't want a woman who needs help. They don't want a woman who's struggling. And then look, will use you to go pamper the other woman. Say it again. Will use you to go pamper the other woman. Take your money and flex on another bitch. But you don't deserve the same pampering. You don't. If he go make a score, you don't deserve this pampering. He got to go give it to a bitch that's unestablished. Like a woman that's established don't deserve nothing. And we ain't even gonna get on them goddamn Sagittarius in this reading. But I know for a fact, as long as I'm a broke bitch, nigga be flocking to hand me $200, $300, $400. I ain't telling no lie. Then when I get a job, how much your paycheck was? You thinking they want to know how much your paycheck is just to know that you got a good, stable job? No, they want to make sure they ain't got to give you no more money. That's what a Sagittarius do to your ass. They feel like once you got it, they ain't got to give it to you no more. But thanks for supporting me when I didn't have it, right? Ooh, child. Hold on one second. So, yeah, that broke energy for the birds, honey. Any final words for this Pisces energy? Not your moon sign. If the Pisces energy is not your moon sign, my moon sign is Cancer. So if the Pisces energy is not your moon sign, especially if you're a Scorpio, don't do it. Don't do it. This motherfucker is looking for a mother figure. And they don't want to enjoy it with you. They trying to compete with you. They trying to compete with your light. They trying to ingenuine. Spirit just said ingenuine. They are so ingenuine. They have no genuine side to you. They never wanted nobody to know. They think that you got so much going on for yourself, they only could take. And they feel like you could never take everything away from you. They just sizing you up. They just trying to figure out how to milk the cow. And look at me with my cow colors on. They just trying to figure out how to milk the cow, baby. That's all they trying to do is figure out how to milk the motherfucking cow. Well, anyway, Spirit, I'm going to let it go. I don't even care about no crystals for these motherfuckers. Motherfucker need to go get a goddamn job. Yeah, somebody want to be a lover with you, but you're going to have to do some type of magic to successfully get to this person. I'm just letting you know that right now, okay? If you need any candle work done, by all means, let me know. Until next time, unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.